3 Evening Star, 3rd Era 427. Day 109, I killed the butcher inside Caldera Priory. It had made its lair in what clearly used to be the kitchen. There is blood and gore everywhere, but at least the creature is dead. Perhaps peace can now return to the priory. I should return to Chalda and report my success. I returned to Chalda and told her of the butcher's demise and my overall success at Caldera Priory. She was happy to receive the good news and told me to meet her there. She wants to take a look around. I met Chalda at Caldera Priory, as she asked me to. She thanked me for getting rid of the undead and the butcher. Chalda believes that the prior, Demis Sialian, is still alive and was taken somewhere beneath the earth by the undead. She wants me to find and rescue him by giving him a scroll of divine intervention. I accepted the request. I should get ready and go back to the tunnels below the priory. From there I can go down through what is left of the well and begin my search. 4 Evening Star, 3rd Era 427. Day 110, in the halls of the damned, inside the sanctuary of bone, I met a ghost and talked to it. Apparently, a ritual went horribly wrong and left its former body in pieces. It wants me to kill a creature that wanders somewhere inside the halls of the damned, a creature that does not belong here. I am to take its heart and bring it to the ghost. If I do this, the ghost promised to reward me. I accepted the request. I should go looking around for that creature. I found the creature the ghost sent me to. It was a goat. I killed it as I was told to do. Now I need to take its heart and bring it back to the ghost. I gave the goat's heart to the ghost, who then resurrected as a giant skeleton and attacked me. I had to destroy it. Killing the goat proved to be worthless.
So welcome back to the adventures of Shiaryu and her friends. Right in the middle of this really creepy dungeon. We are in the sanctuary of bone, and I must say I progressed a little with the quest and I managed to kill the main boss, but I found a little problem. I think that's a glitch with the mod. The fact is, you are requested by the quest.
I gave the goat's heart to the ghost,
to look
who
for
then resurrected
and
as a giant skeleton and attacked me. I had to destroy it.
The prior.
Killing the goat proved to.
But if you manage to come here in this big, mega big room and encounter the main boss before finding the prior, you start the battle, and the quest is a little something do not work as expected. You skip a talking scene, and then the journal has some. Basically, the journal is assuming that you have already visited the prior while you have not found it yet. So there's this little glitch, probably. Something to check, because it's possible to start the battle. At least last time I tried, even if you have not yet found the prior. I think I tweaked the mod a little to avoid this. Let me check. So basically we managed to be here before finding the prior, and we we are in this super big room. Also, another thing, this mod is using an impressive quantity of detail, probably a little too much. In certain cells there are more than 4,000 references in a single cell, which is honestly a little too much. Maybe there's something that can be easily done to improve a little the frame rate. In this case, is as a mod is using as more frequent mesh, some very detailed bone meshes coming from the OOAB resources. Optimizing a little more those resources can improve the frame rate a lot, because they are used a lot of time. So this is what I do, and it seems to work a little better, to have improved the frame rate in a noticeable way. So a suggestion I have for these meshes in your bit data is to add another level of how is it called, of LOD, another level of detail for the including the more fine bones detail to those meshes. There are 4 of these meshes widely used in the mod, and this way putting a different distance, something like enable the very fine detail only when you are about 2000 units from the mesh, and enable the bigger details when you are about 3000 and more. This way you have less details near the player, and the frame rate is a little better. Just something technical about it. But anyway, what I want to see is if when we are near the boss here, we can in theory skip. Yeah, it seems to work. So basically this way it should not start until we find the prior, which is what I think the mod was expecting. And now finding the prior will be another big task, because I have no idea where it could be. And another thing, which is not technical but personal preference, I would prefer some more lights here and there in this mod, because it's super dark everywhere, and you have to play having basically some torches always out, or use night eye or lights always on. And it's a little a pity, because with night eye you have a washed out image everywhere. So I think it's nice to have a dark mod, because also the setting is very... Oh, I crashed just enabling. I think I know what it is. Some problem with the answer, but this is not a mod problem. It is a problem with one of my mod which I'm testing with a new option. So I have to disable that one probably. Let me check. Yeah, I have to disable that thing. Let's see. I'm trying to add to the more traps mod also an option to automatically add some loot to the arms. but there's something there not working. Okay, here it is. Let's see. Well, I can. No, I cannot restart the game until I fix this thing. But anyway, that is a great mod. The one thing is a little too dark, always dark. You are forced to always have some light or night eye on. And it's a pity because there are some really super detailed meshes and so on. Okay. Here. For now, I will disable this thing. Let's see if that is a problem. Hello, Voig. Got the first crash just starting, but I think I know what it is. I hope it's a new option that I was testing, but I did some mistake probably. So the first container arm that I tried to open was crashing. That is because I found this mod has a lot of arms, but they are mostly empty. And they are not standard arms, they are new containers from OAB data, I think. So they are empty and they stay empty because even if you have some mod adding standard things to arms level, at least they are not included in these resources. So a Lua mod would be better to add something there, because you can do it dynamically, just looking for the arm word in the name of the mesh or in the name of the object. With Lua you can do some things that are basically impossible to do with standard scripting or standard work you can do in the construction set. But it's very easy to to crash too, because oftentimes you never know if one thing is already ready to be used or you have to wait a certain event. Or so it's a lot of try and fix before having things working. It's very dynamical. While if you use the construction set, well, you place things, they are there, and if you can place them, they are more or less working. The one thing that crashes a lot with the standard modding is when you tweak or make new meshes. Those are really crashing hard if there is some incompatibility or something not done in a way that Morrowind is able to understand. And that's also a little difficult to debug because uh, oftentimes you test things in if scope and they seem to work there, but then in game at runtime they crash. So a good compromise is to just try and checking things also in the construction set preview window, because if you have a problem with a mesh that would happen at runtime in the game, usually it happens also in the construction set preview window. So you can test things there before testing in game. Usually it is faster. Oh, I hope it is not stopping there. Oh, I remember to disable the uh, DXV key dynamic library, which is causing problem when you try to stream. I'm not sure it is a good idea, a general generic dynamic replacer, because replacing things makes sense in context, in my opinion. Uh, Replacing or moving around generic things is not such interesting. Also mods that uh, are moving artifacts around. Yes, they make things new again, but then you have references in game books and things like that. Oh no, crashing again. That's not the right save. You have these artifacts which are moved around, but then you have uh, books referencing the location, the original location, or some dialogue. These kind of mods are not easy to make in a proper way, because if you randomize the location, then you have no synchronized text and dialogue. So maybe it's nice to randomize some loot, generic loot, or some creatures, but certain things are not so believable to be randomized. Hmm. But this tool is randomizing at real time, I presume. Well, if it is easier to use than just writing a script to do it, it could be useful, but honestly, it's not so hard to swap something. Writing code, Lua is easier to write than standard Morrowind scripting. It depends if you use MWSC Lua, or I think more or less Lua with Open Morrowind. In theory, you don't have to attach thing. You cannot really attach things to the local reference. You use some script that looks for all the reference in the cell, or you change things when the player activates the object. There are no local scripts attached to the object like with standard scripting. So oftentimes it is easier to do because you make a script and then look for all the references of a certain kind and change them all. Or you attach your scripts to an event that happens when the player interacts with the chest. Are basically these two ways of changing things. If you use standard scripting, yes, you need to attach probably a script to the chest. That's the easier way to swap something. But then there can be only one local script, so you may have some conflicts and so on. It depends. There's no way working every time with everything. It's always a compromise between compatibility and what you want to do in a simpler way possible. But usually, if you want to do something, you have more options using Lua than standard scripting. It takes a lot of time. Okay, let's check the option. So I'm sure I have that thing disabled. Okay, this is the thing that was crashing. I hope this is the thing. So I have disabled it. And I will load this one. So I think this, not sure about it, but I think this mod is currently the one that I found having the most references in a single cell. 4,200, something like that, which is really impressive. So yeah, don't do that if you can avoid it. Make two cells if you need so much details, or at least try to use some meshes which are not so so detailed. The big one, there was the cell, this one. I think it is the one with most references. Not sure if it is the one, but I think it's a bigger room, so probably this one. The problem is mainly these kind of, let me use a light because it's super dark. These super nice meshes here, and the various bones everywhere. They are basically 4 meshes coming from the OAB data that are fantastic because there's not only texture here, there are bones details everywhere. It's super nice, but the problem is these details are very heavy to render, so that's a load node, but so the details are disappearing when you are far away, and that's perfect to improve the frame rate. Problem is that there was just one level of detail, and in my opinion it needs at least 2. So this way you can gain some frame rate just with this simple change to the meshes, adding another level of detail. Anyway, so this is the super big room with the super boss and some other enemies, but they are minor. And this will be the final battle probably, but to progress the quest properly we need to find the prior and talk with the prior. So as you can see, the amount of detail in these meshes is fantastic because there are the bone textures in the background, but there are also real meshes of bones, as you can see. And this is great because we have a quality, a visual quality, which is fantastic, but the frame rate is really heavy. So having this level of details changing with distance is making these things much better for the frame rate. And actually in the resource there is only one level of detail, and adding one, in my opinion, is making a very noticeable improvement. But that's more a problem about the resource and how it is used. I think that a new version of OB data will do something like that, and it will be fixed very easily. Not really a fix, it's a kind of improvement. Also, these statues are fantastic, very detailed, very creepy. Music also is great. And we have this mega flame. Looks like a crystal flame, a heart of darkness. We don't know what it is. I'm not sure I want to touch the arm. Okay, I will save. Yeah, no more crashes. So basically, I think these arms, there are a lot of them, they are super nice, but they have no loot. And I think a little loot could be interesting to have. There are bones, right arms, very creepy. That's because I have the mod which is adding traps to them dynamically, and without loot you are not really very you don't feel like looting, taking the risk. But I love this detail, very creepy atmosphere. What happens? Oh! So, in theory, we should play with no light and just walk around, trying to spot our skeleton enemies at the last second, but honestly, I don't think lots of people will play like this. Most of them will use lights or torches or night eye, but night eye is nice because you have a better view, but it's sort of ruining the colors. So as comparison, I remember other mods. Oh, look at this. I loved the skeletons pointing at something. Previous mod by Silof, I think there are a lot of them that have much more light spots here and there, so you have more variety and do not feel like you always have to have a light on. So maybe something like this could be a little better, also because this is a giant dungeon. You have to find a lot of secret doors and it's not easy, it takes a lot of time. But it is still one of the best dungeons ever made. Probably not just for Morrowind, but in general. Made by modders, I mean. Super detailed and great atmosphere. Okay, I think we have explored more or less this big room with the giant heart crystal in the center, but to probably progress we need to find our
I am still watching, mortal. Follow.
we need
Yes,
to find
Shi, are you
the prior.
Follow me. I am still here. Follow. Follow me.
Oh,
What is
and
it? Shiar Yunin.
I will repeat
Follow.
something that I said last streaming, but if you don't have it enabled, yeah, ooh, look at this. Look, Chulang is using this super scenic lamp, school lamp. I love it. Oh, he doesn't feel well.
Don't feel well. Cough. Looking at Julian, you suspect he has contracted a blight disease. I'll cure you with a spell.
Ixi, Anna. Mo. Ixi, Anna.
Better? No?
Don't feel well. Cough. Looking at Julian, do you have enough magicka to cure yourself?
Yula is fantastic, but you may have noticed how responsive is Julan dialogue. That's because things I was talking about is there's a new option in the Morrowind script extender panel beta replace dialogue filtering. This thing is making dialogue way faster. You will notice it immediately if you have dialogue heavy mods like Julan Compile mod, like the Legendary NPC mods, and mods like this. That's a great difference. So try it and you will never go back with this option because it's something really great. And so far I did not find any problem with it, so dialogue works as expected. It is just much faster. Okay, so let's see if we have some. Basically, I think the one exit is here, so we need to go back and look for other part of the dungeons until we find where the prior could be. So look at this, how dark it is. Now we have cleared these, basically this from standard enemies, so we can just run around, but imagine making all these dungeons with this black atmosphere with enemies coming to you at the last second. Not something most people want to do. At least here you will not. Also because I like to see the details. Look at this. Look how detailed is this environment. You don't even look like this is Morrowind. It is so detailed that you think you are in Skyrim. Or the one thing that is not probably yet at the same level of quality is the lighting, but the details of these meshes is fabulous. And I'm not using a powerful computer by modern specs, so ooh, a glass scepter. This one was, oh, an ancient lich I killed without looting it. Oh, this also, not sure if this is the one room with the 4,000. Probably it is this one. I know there's one room with 4,000 and more meshes. Not sure. Maybe it is this one. It's also really, you cannot see much because it's super dark, so let's try.
Were they build on sorrow?
But as you can see, it's super big, super deep. I have already cleared most enemies, I think. So we can look for things. Oh, super dark, super dark.
Were they build on sorrow?
Basically, if I find a level with more enemies, probably it could be the right one where the prior is. But this dungeon is really big. Okay, let's see the map. Okay, we have 1 and 1. I have to go this way, probably. So let me see if I can. Now I will show you what happens with the level of details of that mesh over there. Can you see it? Now it's more detailed, but it's hard to notice if you have a little fog or if you. And this is the second level of detail. Even more detail in theory. Oh, but no, there's something wrong here because in theory the other level should remain. But anyway, I think playing with this level of detail should be what can be done to improve the frame rate a little.
Were they build on sorrow?
At least. It has improved a little with my experiments. Not sure that is the look that they should have in the distance, but okay. We're back this way. No. The door is the other one.
Were they build on sorrow?
Can I go up from here? No. No. So this level is
Where they build on sorrow.
very nice because you have basically a lot of stairs and different floors you have to explore entirely before finding the right path. And naturally it is full of enemies. Oh, another door here.
Where they build on
Yeah,
sorrow.
but it is in a different level, probably down there. So it's a sort of labyrinth in more than one level. And the labyrinth is full of enemies.
Where they build on sorrow.
Anybody getting that gold thing? We found some loot. There's a lot of soul gems as loot. And
Where they build on sorrow.
not bad because it is in team with the necromancer. I think it will be not so easy to find the door. The pile models, I think there are 4 different meshes. There are also meshes for the floor, and the original ones have 1 load level. I tried adding, dividing that load level in 2 separated load levels, so less details are visible at the big distance, and this way the frame rate has improved a little. So I think that's a right path for this, but not sure you have set up the levels to work correctly. But I think this is the proper way to use so many detailed meshes like this.
Where they build on sorrow.
Then again, if you have a powerful computer, maybe you have less problems with this.
Where they build on sorrow.
You have no idea where I'm going. Oh, I'm back here. Okay, so I think I will try. Let's see if we can fly. Maybe that's a shortcut. Now that we have sort of. Look at this. Wow. So I remember that killing all the enemies in this level took a lot of time, because as you can see you have to do these tons of levels, floors, take a lot of stairs to pass this level. Still some enemy alive. Well, not real alive, but let's say they are not alive but kicking. Oh, I see. Another skeleton there. I hope they are not respawning, because I don't really want to have to kill them all another time. My character is high level, so I have not very much problems. But I think if you start this mod at low level, not easy. I think it is suggested about level 15, something like that. Oh, maybe I found the door. Yeah, I found it. Okay. And this is another. Oh, this one too is enormous. Really super big. Want to give you an idea about how big this place is. It is something really, really impressive. And we have these giant spines of it looks like a dragon, something like that. I don't know if it is some lore related thing, but it looks like a giant dragon. The skeleton of a giant dragon. Does this thing actually hurts? Okay, let's look for... But there's only one cell having 4,000 references. The other cells are not so full of references. I think there are about 2,500. That's just a little better, but there's one cell which is which is really something with a lot of them. This level, let's see, Tower of Dust, because I think I have still to find the proper hidden door, because the doors are usually very dark, so they are not easy to spot. So here was the ghost. I marked it, but there are more doors, and one of them is probably the one taking to the prior, but I have no idea where to look for. So I will try and get some persistent night eye. Just to make things easier. But imagine trying to do this dungeon with a level 10 character, something like that. It could probably take a lot of time. And it's a beautiful dungeon, but considering the amount of enemies you have to kill, maybe better to put a mark and recall and try to... this lava is not really working. No script. Yeah, I think lava would need some script, because... Ooh, that's a door, no? But there's not a single small part of this dungeon which is not super detailed. It's really incredible how big it is, how detailed. It's also very tall, and how Dark Hat guys likes to say, there's a lot of verticality also, not only large, but very high.
She's right.
Oh, I had some enemy following me in between cells, probably. Okay, let's see. Did I explore this part? Not sure. But honestly, I love all the dungeon, and it's fantastic work. But the one thing that I love the most is how the poses of the skeletons are used to give you a hint about where to go. Like they are pointing fingers in some part of the dungeons, showing you the way, because and that is a great idea. I don't know if it is something new for these dungeons or coming from the original Diablo. I don't remember this, but it's a great little idea. Oh, maybe this place. Oh, we have the head of the dragon here. A big one. Could be a dragon or some kind of serpent. Giant. Probably a dragon. Oh, there's a door here. Oh, let's try and go there. This is probably the room where I encountered a ghost. There's a small quest about it. You have to find a heart for the ghost, but there's not real real advantage in doing that. You just do it for the sake of doing it. Oh, look at this. I love how the skeletons are used to give you some directions. No. Okay, let's see if we have more doors. So in theory we go this way and then this way. This is a small level all in all, so should be not hard. So we are down, we must go up. River or flame? see. Okay, so this way we go back to the ghost. Bowels or hatred. Underneath the wall. So this is the way out. So I think we need to maybe explore a little more this spot, if possible. I think there is some water if you have necessity of Morrowind. There is some waterfall probably somewhere. But I'm not really sure about it because they have the how is it called? The skin. I have still half skin with water, so that's a real problem. But yes, those are not easy to find because they are hidden, they are dark, and they are hidden using the black lava meshes, so you don't see them in the map very easily until you discover them. And it takes a lot of time. But we have the skeletons giving hints about it. And that should help. But you have to look down and up also because dungeon is super big. Let's see if this thing has lava script. No. Maybe the lava is not scripted to try and reduce the frame rate. Having the scripts running on the lava could also be heavy at the frame rate. Maybe that's the reason why. That's really great. Very detailed. Okay, so I'll tell you what, I will try and go near the entry, basically the door which is going out, I think. Right, this one. In theory, this is the way out. So if we go and follow this, or the skeleton fingers pointing, maybe we find this room. We must find with the prior that in theory it would make sense to have this place to be one of the first places you find entering the dungeon, probably. Maybe I just missed the right direction to find it. But to give you an idea how big this dungeon is, I'm moving very fast. It doesn't look like I am moving fast, but I have the boots of blinding speed on. I'm flying super fast, and as you can see, I have nearly 300 speed, and this dungeon is a giant one. This is the portal we were coming from. So basically you enter this hellish place from the priory and you arrive here. So let's try and follow the road and any hint we could find. Oh, still one. Okay, we will go this way. And now we are the first. So skeleton is telling us to go this way, and this is what I did probably. Let's see if we have another hidden buff here. Yeah, we have it. But it is closed, so not much. And this also is a hint to follow the skeletons, because first time you try to do something different, you find in a cul-de-sac, and so better to follow that. Right? Right. Oh, he's pointing up too. That's one thing I did not notice. He's pointing left and up. Maybe up could be something interesting, but there's nothing up here. I think I explored also this way, but there's not much. Okay, let's go back and follow the skeleton fingers. So we cross the bridge, we follow the skeleton fingers, kill our enemies, already done, obviously, and now we are another skeleton pointing this way. I will disable a little night eye just to see the difference, but as you can see, without some night eye or some very potent light, you have a very creepy, beautiful atmosphere, but you are hardly able to follow the hints because it's just too dark. Let's see. Some light. Better. So, are you? Yeah, he's pointing us this way. But still, basically, after a few meters, you feel like you'd better use some night eye. So that's what most people will do. Okay, this is... Oh, we must go down there. Okay. Basically, use some light, use some night eyes, and follow the skeleton hints. That's the message that the mod seems to give us. But we have, from here we can go two ways, two different ways, and there is no hint here. And this animation is really great. Okay, this way. Are you sure? Oh. So basically, after the first room, the second one is the one with the skeleton heart. And I think I have explored this one. So, I don't think there could be a hidden door here because this is the place where we found the ghost, and the ghost we have to kill a creature which is more or less in one of this room. So I don't think there are hidden doors from here, in theory. So let's just go through. This is a curious one. I'm sure that there could be also some hidden loot, weapons, things like that. I found some of them, but not all, probably. And this is where we killed the goat. That gave us a heart for the quest, but I don't think. There could be some hidden door here. We just need to go on. I think so. Says closed. We need to go this way. Find a way to go there. Aha, this way. Okay. Following the hints by the skeletons. I hope. Finally find this lost hidden room. So we have a skeleton there pointing up. Yeah. There's no way up. Let's check. We can fly, so we can check. You are pointing up. Are you sure? Look how high this thing is. could it be? Okay, let's try and follow the skeleton. Came from here. Went down. Follow the path. Ooh. And this is the mysterious skeleton pointing up. But there's nothing up there. Come on. This is a joke. Must be a joke. Okay, I think that is a joke because we just follow the path. Oh, but we could go this way. Maybe he's not pointing only up, he's pointing this way. This way. Right. And we are in the main corridor with the view of the central shaft end. For now we follow it. Wow. And one of the most impressive things I think about this mod is how good looking is the far distance red fog, because it looks very good and it's not something usually easy to obtain, having such a good looking distant fog like this. I don't know if these the modern abilities or the quality of the fog meshes. I think both of them, because really it's a great effect considering how big, how enormous this cave is. But okay, let's try and follow the road like we are not flying. We'll see what happens. Well, a bridge. No brainer. Okay. It's not pointing anyway. But there's no need because we have just one road. So no doubts. And we found the exit. Crucified, sort of. A crucified skeleton. Okay, so now we can go left or right. Well, there's an enemy, we go this way. Hopefully this is one enemy I did not encounter, not a respawning one, so this is hopefully the right way. I'm not sure about it because I think I have already explored all this level. Maybe they are just respawning enemies. Yeah. This one is super nasty. Look with those red eyes. Okay, now could go down, could go up. Let's try down. This is the bottom of the pit. down again. To progress this level, I think you must go up. But I'm trying to look for some hidden doors. I'm not sure about it because it seems to be linear, so you just go up and down. I don't think there are secret doors, things like this. But you never know. Yeah, always up.
Probably nothing. You.
This way up. I don't remember this place, so could be interesting. Julan got some arrow on his knees, but he managed to kill the skeleton just fine. So let's explore this new unexplored little room. Oh, we found a ground sword jam. That's good. And a leather helm. Okay, and now this way. This is a little different. Down. Okay, not much new things here. Ah. No. Not sure if I have any more feather potions. No. Julan. I don't think this is the proper moment for this. Let's see
Grin.
what happens.
You're
I think I need some kind of bed for this. And there are not many beds in this place. Okay, let's go up for now. And that is probably the exit. But for now, I will just turn around to be sure. We look everywhere. Oh, look at this. That's some kind of rubble. Haha, and this place is going well. Interesting. We discovered a new entry, but still is the big sanctuary of bones. So not so useful. This is going down. No. Up. this is the way probably, but as usual, let's make the complete tour of the level just to be sure. We don't have any. This is going down. Okay, up, up, up. Yeah, that was the way out. Because this is down again. And here we are. Big statues, big door. And we are back into the void chamber. I don't know, there must be some secret door which I'm unable to find. I will have to probably to look in the construction site because I have no idea where. I tried to follow the route from the start, following the skeletons, pointing fingers, but did not find the room where the prior should be. Or at least I not found the prior. Maybe it was in the middle of the room and I did not see him. But so far I found the final boss, but I know I should find the prior before fighting the boss. So I missed some door somewhere. And honestly, I think I will look in the construction site because I want to be sure. Okay, not here. I don't want to spoil the mod, but we are in the final room with the final boss and we have spoiled it already, mostly of it, so let's try this. Okay, let's see if we can open it without crashing. I am a cheater. Okay. Could be an NPC called Levius. No. Demus Callian. Okay, I think it could be this one or this one. Or this one. Okay, so now I know the name of the dungeon room where he should be. And the room is the Sanctuary of Born, River or Flame. So if I recall correctly, he should be in the one of the first rooms inside the cage, it seems. So we have a hint about it, at least a hint where to look for him. Let me check exactly where. But I think I did not visit this place. Okay, but it's called River or Flame. That's our hint. Let's try and see. River of Flame. Right. But I think I will place a mark here because I don't want to redo. Can we? Okay, let's use this one. Look at this! How many levels in the Tower of Dust? Okay, King's Retreat. From here we can go. the tower of dust. To the bowers of hatred. Hall of the damned. No way to go to the river of flame. Let's try this one. Aha. River of flame. Wow. Okay, this is the place. In theory. Well, you should be able to find the prior. I cheated a little and looked in the construction set. And I think it should be here, but something is not working as expected. Probably the script enabling him did not work. Could be a reason. Let's try and see if there are other cages. Maybe that's a reason why I did not find him. There's some kind of glitch about enabling him. Let's see. Okay, let me check it. Something about the cage. Wait. But no, he should only be disabled when you talk. After talking with him, okay, let's try and see if he's still here or gone for good. Interesting. He's still here somewhere else. Let's follow. No. I have the feeling he is more or less in the correct position, but not the correct height. Like he fall down. Could be. Let's see. Not sure, because there are 3 of them.
I'd be happy to talk.
Yeah,
My pleasure.
enable in different times. So okay, let's recall that. This is the one which is inside the priory, not the right one.
Ulikna.
but basically the mod is enabling, disabling copies of the same looking NPCs, and the right one is probably in the right cell, but it's not enabled, or probably is not in the right position, but it is there because the distance from the player is about 8,000, which means it is in the same cell somewhere. That's strange because follow the river of lava. Let's see. And this is the proper cell. Should be the cage with the prior, which is this way, maybe? No. He should be right here. I don't know. Let's try and see. Maybe this is not the right cage. Because the real one should have some kind of script. And this one has no script, so not the right one. Not the right one. He must be in another cage. Let's follow the river of flame. No, this way, no. Come on, skeleton. Tell me where to go. Let's see this one. Oh. Can we go up here? No.
I don't know. Maybe she's right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's use the classic way. This way is correct. Okay, we are. Right direction. Yes. No. Really? Okay, I will just move it here because I really don't understand what this thing could be.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Please, help
So,
me, whoever you
I
are.
just consoled a copy of this NPC. I don't know if it is disabled for some reason, but it should be just in that cage or in a similar cage in this cell, but it is not. And we need to go.
Are you Demisilian, the prior? Chalda sent me. Chalda, by the divines. She escaped? Oh, blessed be Stendar. And she sent you to rescue me? Yes. Take this scroll. It will bring you to safety. Oh, thank you, friend, for coming to my aid. I had given up hope. The undead, they forced me down the well and through that fiery portal, and they put me in this cage to slowly burn away in the fires of oblivion. Scroll of Divine Intervention has been removed from your inventory. Continue. It is certain that we are dealing with a very distinct evil. It came to watch as its servants put me in this cage. It is a king, or so it claims, a king of dust and bone. The Skeleton King it calls itself. And it spoke to me, and its voice sounded like 1,000 needles piercing into my heart. It told me that my very blood would dry and harden and turn to ashes, and that when only bone remained I would serve it. Continue. I do not know where it came from, or why it attacked our priory. Maybe it is a servant of the Daedra who are ever jealous of the love and devotion the divines receive from Tamriel's citizens. Or perhaps it is its own master, out to find new servants to do its bidding. I do not know, I do not know. All I know is that as long as the Skeleton King exists and the fiery portal remains open, the priory is not safe. Please, friend, you have come this far. You have to destroy the king and close the portal. How? I believe the king has his lair further on. I cannot begin to imagine the horrors that must lie between you and him, but I beg you, hero, please go on and find a way. I am certain that this is some kind of pocket realm of oblivion, and portals to oblivion are usually fueled by a powerful object. If you can find that object, if you can find the source and destroy it, I am certain the portal will close. And what about me? Would I be trapped here? You don't belong here, just as myself. I believe that when the connection to Nirn is cut, oblivion will spit you out like you would a rotten piece of Kwama egg. Please, hero, destroy the Skeleton King and close the portal.
Okay, please.
As you wish.
Yes.
I will continue on. Thank you, hero. I am sure the Skeleton King will be a powerful adversary. Be ready.
And so, there's a script on the cage that should disable him, because we give him a scroll and so he disappears. Okay, so there's some kind of glitch or conflict here, because I've not been able to find this all important NPC, because if you go and kill the Skeleton King, the dialogue is not correct. It is assuming that you you already talked with the prior, and also I think there's an intro, uh, and that doesn't play. You just fight with the king. So, well, that's something I have to find a way to fix. The fact that this NPCs is not appearing where he should be, but at least we can now progress the quest as meant to be, hopefully. But basically I did already visit this place, but the cage was empty, so it's not that I missed some door or something like that. Simply it was not visible. Anyway, let's recall. So in theory now we should be able to have a talk with the Skeleton King. Before the final battle. Better to save.
It has come to me at last, through fire and ashes. No matter. All things will end in bone. Who are you? I am the Skeleton King, devourer of flesh, ruler of bone. It has come into my sanctuary, and here it shall stay. Why did you attack Caldera Priory? All souls must accept an end, and everything ends in bone. Fair enough, then. And so...
Okay, and that's the epic battle in theory.
Blood. It ends in bone.
Oh, one hit, one kill, we are killed. That's because I'm not sure. There's some kind of scripting which is blocking the player while he's talking, but not sure it's fair if he can one hit kill the player. Maybe it's better to remove that part blocking the player there, because maybe I can manage to be in a less dangerous position. I can fly maybe higher, but not fair to disable the player control. And let's see what happens. But anyway, the big problem with is solved. Now I know Well, the problem is it is the prior not appearing where he should be. It could also be some kind of rare but possible problem while upgrading the mod. And every now and then when you do upgrade between mod version, one of the references is not properly updated and some of them disappear. Maybe the one that disappeared was the prior for some reason. Anyway, let's be ready here because this thing is super dangerous, so let's drop some weight here. Can I? Okay, so I will go slow here and high.
It has come to me at last. Through fire, who are you? Fair enough.
Look at this scene, and now I cannot move because it is scripted to block the player. I understand that's nice, but not very fair because you have a fraction of seconds to run away before he's able to hit you, and he can just one hit the player if you stay there. So I'm not sure it's a good idea. Let's try and summon something for him. I don't want to hit Julian, so some magic bolt.
Curse you!
Lava beyond sea.
Shatter! Curse you! Shatter!
I killed the Skeleton King, but I still need to destroy the fiery portal source. I can only fathom that it is the big crystal inside the Skeleton King's throne room. Perhaps I should inspect it more closely.
That's another one.
Curse you! Shatter!
And Eshigu. Oh, I summoned.
Break!
Luca! My companions are.
Curse you!
You're dead, you should not.
Shatter!
You should not talk anymore. You're dead. Come on.
Break!
Okay. Oh, Oh, the Skeleton King's Maze. I have a feeling this is the
I took the
artifact.
Skeleton King's armor scraps off his corpse. They look to be in poor condition, and they do not fit my size. However, if reforged into a proper armor set, it should be able to grant me excellent protection in the fights to come.
Alright.
Perhaps I should ask Shalda for help.
Okay. Oh, Julang is dead. No. I cannot do something like this. I have to reload. I think it's this battle with companions that can die is not so easy. Maybe I should tell Julan to wait somewhere. Because the other companions, the one coming from the Strider Nest mod, are basically unkillable. They are knocked out, but they don't die. But Julan can still die. It's hard to kill him, but not impossible. And that Skeleton King is pretty powerful. He can kill the player with just one hit. So yeah, I will try and tell Zulan to wait somewhere and avoid this battle. Now I know how to be at the safe distance, hopefully. So all in all, great mod with one glitch, maybe due to the upgrading it. I don't know. That could be a reason.
Curse you.
Oh no, he's already dead.
Shatter. Break.
No. Be right back. Jula. He looks like Hamlet with that skull. You cannot really help. So let's see.
Together. What do you want to do?
Can I meet you somewhere else?
I have things to do on my own. Can I meet you somewhere else later? Sure. I'll meet you in Aldirun when you're ready to carry on. I'll probably be in the ALD Scar Inn. Stay in touch by telepathy, will you? I worry about you, you know. Goodbye.
Okay, so I teleported away. Then we have... Oh, Eri. Eri is not immortal.
I feel absolutely great. Don't worry.
Let's say... We can put her here. Should be reasonably safe. Yeah, stay here.
I feel absolutely great. Don't worry. Shiar Yunin. Follow. Ari is stay here.
Okay.
It has come to me at last. Who are you? Why did you attack Caldera Priory?
It begins in blood. It ends in bone.
Row up 10. Row up 10. Row up 10.
Curse you!
Lava beyond sea.
Shatter!
Lava beyond sea.
Curse you! Shatter! Break! Curse you!
Where is he going?
Shatter! Break!
Lava beyond sea.
Curse you!
I killed the Skeleton King, but I still need to destroy the fiery portal's
Shatter.
source. I can only fathom that it is that big crystal inside the Skeleton King's throne room. Perhaps I should inspect it more closely.
Now I need a way to some weight. Okay, first drop the weapon. If I recall correctly, the spoils, the armor is not super. Oh, where is the weapon? No, don't tell me there's no collision. Oh no. Where is the mace? I lost the mace. I hate this thing. When it drops something and it goes down. Okay. Let's reload. This mod is a stress, honestly. I don't know if I am just unlucky or what. Okay, so note to self before getting the or better, drop everything heavy in some safe place before trying to move that maze. Well, it happens with other mages and other mods too. When you drop something over another mesh, oftentimes the collision does not work properly and the thing you drop go down inside the other mesh. It happens. But in this case it's annoying because that maze is super heavy, and when you have it you cannot really move, you have to drop everything else. So it's a little more difficult to find a proper safe place where to drop things and so on. Let's see if we manage. Okay, so my companion are okay, and let's see. We have something. Agility, endurance. Okay, I will remove this one and use some feather ring instead. Right. Long night eye. Okay. Collision still off. Maybe that's my mistake. Okay. So let's drop things. Mm. Prepare for the battle. Okay, I have Emily, I have Andren and Lucan. They are all basically immortal, so it should be feasible.
It has come to me at last, through fire and ashes. Who are you?
I'm
Fair enough.
the same, friend.
It begins
I love the skeleton carrying the maze.
in bone.
Right. Now.
Pathetic. Tremble.
Throw up dead.
Tremble. Shatter. Break.
Throw up dead.
Curse you. Shatter.
I killed the Skeleton King. I
Curse
still need to
you.
destroy the fiery portal's source. I can only fathom that it is that big crystal inside the Skeleton King's throne room. Perhaps
Okay,
I should
now.
inspect it more closely.
Can I still walk around? Yeah.
Break. Curse you.
Okay, that's something not working. As expected, he's still talking, but that's easy to fix, hopefully.
Curse you.
Come on. Come on.
Shatter.
Alright,
Curse
other
you.
companions.
Shatter.
Right.
I'll survive. Just give me a moment.
Okay, one.
Curse you. Shatter.
Okay.
Curse you. Shatter. Break.
Ulikna.
Curse you.
Okay, battle. Sounded. Yeah, still alive, they just need a little time.
Curse you.
And the weird thing is that these voices that keep on playing are centered on the player, so you still notice even more. But
Curse you. Shatter.
right.
Haha. That really hurt.
Both of them.
Break.
Okay. Now,
Curse you.
difficult thing.
Shatter.
We must carry the mace and
Break.
destroy.
Curse you. Shatter.
that thing. But first I need to find my
Break.
bag of holding.
Curse you. Shatter.
I've dropped it.
Break. Curse you.
Right.
Shatter. Break. Curse you. Shatter. Break. Curse you.
Okay, first the
I took the
straps.
Skeleton King's armor scraps off his corpse. They look to be in
Shut
poor
up.
condition, and they do not fit my size. However, if reforged into a proper armor set, it should be able to grant me excellent protection in the
Curse
fights to
you.
come. Perhaps I should ask Shalda for help.
Shatter.
So anybody able to carry this? No?
Curse you.
Come on. Try to help me.
Shatter.
What do you need?
I need help carrying this thing. Scrap. $200 weight. Really something. Okay, so I understand that these are armors of the skeleton giant, but 200? Wait just for the scraps.
Shatter.
And this thing is 100. I can do it.
Great the feel of fearless.
Wake. Curse you.
So, ensure you have anything you need.
Shatter.
And shatter.
Wake.
To destroy the crystal and close the portal. Demis Saelian was right. The king's realm spit me out just where I entered it. I should head back to the surface and find Demis and Chalda.
Oh,
I'm still here. What is it?
Ashka is here. Ashka, get this thing for now. Thank you.
Now you die.
What's going on?
Follow.
Travel together. Come with me.
Right.
You will bring me great honor.
We must find the exit.
Word a field unsolved. Word a field unsolved. Word a field unsolved.
I want the door. Oh, here is water. Can we use it? No. Too bad. I'm probably not a dungeon delver. I tend to be tired when I do these massive dungeons. Okay, I want the way out of here. Come on. I go up. There's a shaft. craft. No. Don't remember any. I start hating this place, so dark. What the fuck is it? Okay, this way goes back. Let's try this way.
Word a field and song.
Ah. Okay, I decided I fucking officially hate dungeons so dark without lights, because you cannot really play 2 hours a dungeon like this and then you cannot find the fucking way out because it's dark everywhere. It's like a joke. That's too long. Oh, fucking. I will teleport out. Oh, crap.
Nothing gets you there faster than magic.
I'm
Yeah.
Valerian Estress, Guild Guide. Travel. Might Caldera. I used the Skeleton King's mace to destroy the crystal and close the portal. Demis Aelian was right. The king's realm spit me out just where I entered it. I should head back to the surface and find Demis and Chalda.
Nothing gets you.
Are you that Narrabri?
Okay, Ari is here. Ah, it's no more nighttime. A skeleton didn't follow me. Through the loading doors and the portals.
Let's see what you're made of.
Just running from the guards. Oh well. Let's the guard do the job. And we can go for Yashka.
Ulikna. Will die here.
Come on,
We're
Yashka.
stopping. What is it?
Let's go.
Travel together. Come with me.
You will die here.
Strange.
Oh, still alive? They are not able. No! I hit the guard. No. I've been expelled
You
for.
violated the law.
Okay.
Shiar Yunin. Since you don't have the prime, resist
See what
arrest.
you're made of.
No mercy.
I'm really stressed, distracted because I keep on doing silly things. But that skeleton has followed us through the portal and the door. Probably that's from my I don't remember the name of the mod, but the Chaser mod. And well, the guards are trying to kill it, but he's running away like very fast. So I don't know if they will be able to kill it because they are trying to use spells, but they are not able. And killing it without hitting the guards is not so easy because they are running around and you cannot hit the guards because they want to arrest you and you are expelled from the Imperial Guild. A lot of bad things happen. So I think I will let that skeleton run around a little. And maybe we can just cheat a little to kill it, but it's also funny to have the guards running around like that. But anyway, again, personal opinion, a fantastic mod, but first, too dark. I really can't stand 3 hours playing the mods like this, lost in a super dark dungeon, especially when you have finally killed the big bad boy and you just want to go out and you are in the last room and you cannot find the damn door out because it's too dark. So I just teleported
What may
out.
I do for you?
But imagine a poor player level 10 with just one mark recall, maybe? I don't know.
Please speak.
Well, let's go, Yashka.
Mages are all just guys who were too weak to become warriors. Why bother learning a spell? Travel together. Yeah? Come with me.
Are you interested in purchases? Take that!
Okay, there's also a light conflict between this mod, which is adding this shop selling the pyjama weapons, and the priory entering area, but not a real big conflict because you can just go this way and you enter just fine, but just something to notice. Ah, they are there, finally. Okay, one is here and one is here. So Yashka has the scraps. Let's talk with him. Come on, I'm talking with you.
You seem like very
My friend,
good company.
you have returned. We felt the earth tremble and we feared the worst. Skeleton King. So it is over then? We can finally rejoice? Oh, blessed be Stendar. Blessed be the divines. And you, my friend. Thank you. I thank you with all my heart. Continue. Things will finally go back to normal. We will rebuild this priory and once again create a place of peace and worship. Return to us once the priory has been restored to its former glory. I would like to thank you properly for all you have done, but for the moment, I lack the means to do so. You take a note in your journal under section The Skeleton King. Caldera Priory. This priory has stood for 11 years. I helped build it myself, and now I will restore it. We will send word to the Imperial cult to ask for able hands to help rebuild this sacred place. Fear not, hero, the priory will return to its former glory. When it is done, I would be honored to welcome you here.
Okay. No idea what you're writing there, Hamilton J, but just to explain things, I stream usually Morrowind or sometimes also Pillars of Eternity too. So the temporary streaming title is talking about both the games. Then when I edit the video titles after the stream, I usually correct it, and a stream about Morrowind has a different title. But in general, when I stream some game, usually it could be Morrowind or it could be Pillars of Eternity too. So that's the reason why the temporary streaming title is that one. Anyway. So I should have the mace. Also, I think, while I talk with her, let's see. I think I gave it to Andren.
Ah, you bring good fortune with you. Welcome.
HRM. I had hoped an imperial settlement might have a cathedral to the nine, but I suppose this town is too humble for such a thing.
Is this one? No. It doesn't have it. Okay, let's try. Oh, maybe I gave it to Yashka.
I hear this is.
Come on, Yashka.
Escape while you can.
Come here.
We're stopping. What is it?
Yeah. The super heavy
You will bring me
maze.
great honor.
Super mega heavy. 100 something. Do we have a weight unit in a Morrowind? Maybe pounds?
I am so glad you made it back to us, hero. And you rescued Skeleton King. So, Caldera Priory.
Oh,
This
she
used
has
to be my
nothing to
home,
say about the
and it will
the
be again.
maze.
Demis want.
Okay.
I hear this is an ebony mining town. I wonder if the shops here sell ebony weapons.
And then we
Hold
gave the
still,
scrap
coward.
to someone. Probably. Emily.
Yes?
Yeah. Super heavy, even more than the maze.
I see we share the same company. What
I
can
am so glad you made it back to us. The king's armor. I thought so. From what I can tell, it's an impressive looking armor, but in bad shape and not made to fit your size.
Oh yeah.
I have been yearning to try my hands at a real piece of armor, not just nails and crude iron weapons. If you hand those scraps over to me, I promise I will make something truly special for you once the priory has been restored and I have my forge back. That sounds great. Here you go.
Oh, so we scraped the scrap.
Excellent. Come visit me once the priory is back to normal.
Ah,
I'll have the armor ready. You take a note in your journal under section A, King's Armor.
okay, I think we are done finally. So, we keep the mace for now. Oh, better, we gave it to Yashka. Because it's super heavy, and we are done. We have killed the super bad skeleton king. And more or less, in theory, in a week or so, it should repair the priory. And so, I think it's time to finally restore ourselves, eat something, because we did something real good.
This is truly an honor.
Did they kill the skeletons? I think so. So we drink something.
Greetings. It would be a pleasure to train you.
And we can. I think we are. Yeah, let's
What did I
buy
do
Good
something.
day.
to deserve this honor?
I'm Shank, publican of the Shank's Shovel here in Caldera. We rent beds, and I have a limited selection of goods for barter. If you're new here, I can thank you.
This thing will not work. So, because they are from Morrowind crafting probably, so I will eat them like with my mod, which is integrating this kind of food. And we are also tired because it's been a very long and hard battle, so Shiayo will just go and take a nap. Our friends are mostly here, so let's go to the Mages Guild. We have a special room there, more than one room. Oh, and that's the dead skeleton. The last one remaining from that terrible dungeon.
Warm greetings, Outlaws. Here to
And so we are ready to finally spend some time sleeping here, probably. And so, well, not really something to use for sleeping. Let's see. Yeah, better. So basically, let's take some sleep here, and thanks for watching this very long and hard and full of difficulties, some technical and some just because the dungeon was super dark and super hard to get some orientation inside. But all in all, still a fantastic mod. Maybe some tweak for compatibility here and there, but really great. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.